My name is Angela Smith, and my presentation will be on virtual worlds. The definition of a virtual world is a virtual environment where people experience others as being there with them and where they can interact with them virtually. Aspects of a virtual world. There are many traits that will be present in most virtual worlds. Here are some examples. Avatars. Players can make their own characters that are called avatars. Settings. Every virtual world will have their own unique setting. Quest, goal, or journey. Almost every virtual world has some kind of quest, goal, or journey that has to be accomplished by the player. Chat groups. Communication with other players during games and adventures is a huge part of the virtual world. Student learning. There are a lot of uses for virtual worlds when it comes to student learning. Subject activities, homework, communication skills, reading skills, and technology skills are some of them. Students can learn so much through virtual worlds because it makes learning fun and interesting. Students can play virtual games at home or at school for different kinds of learning experiences in all subjects. How can teachers incorporate virtual worlds into their teaching? Science. Virtual science apps and websites give kids the experiences of doing experiments they might not have had otherwise. This video is a virtual world that is the settings in a lab, and there are 8 different experiments that get harder each level that you pass. Mathematics. Virtual worlds or games can make math interesting for students that don't find it all that appealing. This math virtual world is called Mystery Math Town. It is all about mystery and adventure with some math added in to make it educational. I'll show you guys a little example. You pick numbers and then you have to put them in for solving. Right now it looks really easy because there's only 2 numbers. For each place you go to, you get more and more numbers to solve equations. Social studies. Virtual worlds can make history come to life for students. This history virtual world goes over so many different parts of history. The players can pretend they are Indians, they can sail the seas with Christopher Columbus, or they can do the electric flying the kite with Benjamin Franklin. Language. Playing phonics games in a virtual world makes learning phonics and language much more interesting than a worksheet would. In this phonics app, there are 4 different main groups that children can study. There are vowels, blends, diagraphs, and my own word list. Communication. Communication through the internet and typing are a huge part of high school, college, and the workforce. If kids learn how to communicate in virtual worlds, it will help them later on in life. This video demonstrates how students can communicate through chat in a virtual world. How can virtual worlds be used in the classroom? Homework assignments. If a school released iPads to all the students, the teachers can have them all do an app and get to a certain level, or at least log on and try. Or the students could go to a virtual website together and do an activity for a certain subject. Classroom activities. While the students are in different centers, one of the centers could have 1 or 2 computers or iPads, and the kids could play in a virtual world. Or everyone could be sitting at their desk and could be playing a virtual game together for a certain subject. They could do it by themselves for free time. Personal reflection. I think using virtual worlds in education is an awesome idea. The apps that I used that I looked up for this project were very interesting. I could have learned so much through them in elementary school, in middle school, or in high school. I also think that using avatars to talk to classmates and teachers would be a fun way to keep in contact. Virtual worlds are so much fun out of school. Why shouldn't we bring them into school?